Mekudole wenu noviche Gunuvile mwisi mtinto ijometo azangbe tonji. Nyemeto hodo weni novimito kuja Amos Mauklo. Welcome, my name is Kuja Amos Mauklo and I'm happy to have you here. I want to start with an apology. So I want to first of all apologize to everyone that have been waiting for me to record this video. I sincerely want to apologize. I'm sorry for the delay because I've promised some of them and it's been 2 years now. So I'm sorry for the delay. But thank God, here we are today. So what you need to do is just to sit back and enjoy the video, alright? Another thing that I want to request from you is that after watching this video, do well to share it with every other person that you know that will be in need of this particular video, alright? So that's one of the ways that you can contribute to the growth of this channel and also help us promote this language. When it comes to the language, there are many things to cover. So for that purpose, we're going to make this a series, and in this series we're going to cover quite a number of things, but in this particular video we just want to focus on one thing, and that's the alphabet of the language, the alphabet of Egun language, and that's our focus for today. In this video I'm going to give you all the letters that made up the alphabet of Egun language, and also how to pronounce them, and lastly similar sounds that you can find in English language. So those are the three things we want to cover in this video. Stay with us. As of now, we have 29 letters in Egun alphabet. Normally we're supposed to have 30 letters, but right now we have 29 letters in the Egun alphabet. So the one that is missing, in subsequent videos I will explain the sound that is missing, that is not yet represented in the Egun alphabet. So as you can see on the screen, these are the letters that we currently have. So if you have any objection, if you have any contrary opinion to the letters that you have on the screen right now, feel free to reach out to me. And secondly, I've written an article on it. I wrote a post on it recently. So if you want to check the description, you'll find the link to that particular post. Read up on it, and I hope that clarifies your doubts or your questions. Thank you. So let's dive in. As you can see on the screen, we have all those letters there already. So many people, you can recognize practically all the letters that are there. Some people recognize them in English language, while some in Yoruba language, while some in French language. But then how do we pronounce this set of letters in Egun language? So that's the next thing we want to do right now. So you already have the letters on the screen. So we have 29 of them, and I said that we're supposed to have 30 letters, but if sound is not yet represented, so the reason for that we will explain in subsequent videos. So now let's start with the pronunciation of these letters that we have on the screen. So the first letter there is pronounced A, as we have it in father, even though it's not as long as the one we have in father. So the second letter is pronounced B, as we have in bat or bill. So the next letter is D, as we have in dig or doors. So the next letter we have is A, as we have in eight, like the first A sound of that 8. And the next letter that we have is E, as we have in bed. The next letter is F, as we have in fill or fish, the F sound, F. So the next letter is G, as we have it in give. The next letter we have is B. We do not have a similar sound in English language. So we'll move to another one. The next one is he, as we have it in hill. So the sound I was talking about, which I suppose needed to be added to make it 38. So H is the letter representing the second sound. At times H is pronounced in Egun language as he or yi. See the example on the screen. O hi a, that means time. O yi, it means night. A hi, market. And the second one, yi, smoke. So there is need for us to have another letter that will represent either of the sounds. So to differentiate, one is voiced, one is voiceless. He is voiceless, while he is voiced. So we need to differentiate the two. So that's the letter that is missing. When a letter is found to represent this particular sound, we'll let everyone know. All right, let's move on. The next letter is hui. Hui. This letter is not in English language. Now let's move to another one. The next one is E, as we have it in seat or lip. Lip. The next letter is G. G, as we have it in gist. The next letter is Ki. Ki, that is as we have it in kill or keep. Kill or keep. The next letter is Li, as we have it in lip or list. The next letter is Mi. Mi, as we have it in mean. Mean. The next letter is Ni. Ni, as we have it in need. Need. The next letter is O. O, as we have it in old. Old or ho. Ho. The next letter is O. O, as we have it in court. Court. The next letter is P. P. So we do not have that sound in English also. Now let's move to the next one. The next letter is C. C, as we have it in seat. The next letter is Chi. Chi. So the closest sound to that in English is sheep. Now the next letter is T, as we have it in team. T, as we have it in team. The next letter is D. D, as we have it in then. The next letter is U, as we have it in cool. U, as we have it in cool. The next letter is V. V, as we have it in vision. The next letter is We. We, as we have it in week. Week. The next letter is We. We. Let me say that the closest sound to that in English language can be found in the word wish. The next letter is E. E, as we have it in east. East. Then the last letter is G. G, as we have it in zip. Zip. So now what we want to do is to go over all the letters, and I'm going to read from the beginning till the end. So what happens is that if I say any of the letters, you say after me. All right, so let's start. A. A. B. B. D. D. A. A. E. E. Fi. Fi. Gi. 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 At times, some people pronounce this one Bi. Bi. He. He. Hui. Hui. I. I. G. G. Ki. Ki. Li. Li. So ensure you get the correct pronunciations. Li. Mi. Mi. Ni. Ni. O. 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 Pi. Pi. ti, si, chi, chi, ti, ti, di, u,
vi,
wi,
i, zi.
We've come to the end of today's lecture. In the next episode, we're going to continue from here, and then in that episode, we're going to pick some of these letters and break them down and help you get the pronunciation very well, and from then we'll move to our combinations of letters to produce sound in the Egun language. That's going to be our focus in the next video that we'll be dropping. So if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you have any opinion, kindly drop them in the comment section. So we'll be glad to hear from you. And as I've mentioned before, there's a link in the description that will take you to our website, where we dropped articles that will help you elevate your knowledge in the learning of Egun language. So once again, thank you very much. My name is Koja Amos Maokun. Dondo mi kwa kodogo onyiche Koja Amos Maokun. Kaka mi anu plate with Egun. Izumzande.